my name is Jane Lee, and it's my great pleasure today to introduce to you my new Karma Research Methods course on interpretive research methods. So I'd love to start off by introducing myself. I'm Jane Lee. I'm a professor of strategic management at the WHU Otto Beisheim School of Management. The reason I love interpretive work is because my focus is on complex strategic issues, and by that I mean issues that don't just span across organizations, but across whole sectors. So what I'm interested in is things like energy security, climate change, inequality, things that any one organization would struggle to address in isolation. And my core focus thus is really on understanding how organizations and also organizations in partnership are able to enact multiple competing strategic goals at the same time in a moving strategic landscape. So as you can tell, that's quite a complex focus, and that probably is why I have such an affinity for interpretive methods, because they allow me to really immerse myself in the field, to understand from various perspectives these complex issues and work through what's being done in practice in order to bring these issues into being. So based on my work around these topics, I've published in top journals like the Academy of Management Journal and Organization Science, Organization Studies, and Strategic Organization, among others. And related to my empirical work, I also, of course, do methodological work. So I'm a very, very passionate research methods advocate, particularly, of course, in the qualitative interpretive space. And that probably explains why I'm an associate editor at Organizational Research Methods, and also why I co-edit the series on research methodology in strategy and management. So research methods for me is really important. We recently did a piece with Thorsten Schmidt at St. Gallen on the practice of innovating research methods. That's forthcoming in Organizational Research Methods. I've done some stuff on, ethnographic writing, other stuff on doing process work. So we really, I really care about research methods, and I'm really enthusiastic about them. So I would call myself affectionately a research methods geek, and that's why I'm here talking to you today. So to tell you a little bit about the course and the background for the course, this course was really envisioned to give you a deep dive into interpretive research methods. So while there's plenty of courses on qualitative research methods, those obviously can vary widely in terms of the paradigm and the approach. And so I wanted the opportunity to just dive more deeply into the interpretive approach. And that was the thinking behind this course. And the second part is that I want the course to be really applied and hands-on. I want you to have the opportunity to get your hands dirty, because I feel that if you want to read about methods, you can. There's lots of resources, but I think it's only by doing that those resources materialize into good research methods practice. And so this is your opportunity to take those resources and put them into practice, getting tangible feedback in individual and group sessions. So for me, it's really about having the opportunity to work through ideally your own existing research project, but also a practice project if you prefer, to give you the opportunity to have that practice. The course is structured around the research process, and obviously the process fluctuates and it's nonlinear, but we start by thinking about how we do design and gather data to get to a point where we have high quality data. And then we get to kind of the second large topic, which is around analysis and how to do that well in practice and what some of the benefits and challenges are. And then finally, we start to look at the patterns that we see in the data, pulling that forward towards a contribution and thinking about how we might present and display that in a written output. And so working through that research process really allows us to give you a detailed overview for what it's like to work interpretively in practice. And so I hope this short overview has inspired you to come attend the course. If so, I look forward to seeing you in the classroom. Otherwise, hopefully, I'll run across you at a conference in the coming years. Thank you very much for listening, and see you soon.